Aloha, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, my guest is another mentor of mine. She is super awesome. Her name is Cathy Weaver from Kansas City, or Cathy Weaver, KC. She is truly, truly a giving person. Her main um, business is Kangen water. And so she will share with us why Kangen water. So, Miss Cathy, floor is yours. And just as a timer, we're probably going to stream for about 10 minutes and then we'll wrap it up and then go from there. And you can have the last word. Off to you. Thanks, Cathy, for joining me.
Mahalo and aloha.
Mahalo.
So I really do appreciate you having me on your podcast. And I mean that with all my heart. Live stream is tons of fun. And I have seen your growth, and it is magnificent to witness, my friend. So thank you for having me as your guest. I have been full time since 2008 with Enagic, the Kangen Water Company. And my DBA is Miracles with Water because there are so many miracles with this technology, too numerous to mention, of course. And as always, we never claim to cure, treat, diagnose anything, but it has been fantastic to be part of this family. And we celebrated, and Leigh, I'm thrilled to have you as part of our family. We celebrated 50 years in March of 2024, and it has been phenomenal to watch the growth of this company. And again, I'm thrilled to be part of it. This technology changes lives. The company says change your water, change your life. And I say that changes lives one sip at a time. And I have seen that personally. So it's pretty cool. And I know that you have your own Kangen water machine as well. How long have you had yours?
I've had mine for about a year,
Beautiful.
and my testimony to why Kangen water and why Kangen water with Cathy
Yeah.
is is because she has, you have these little workshops with people who buy the Kangen machine from you
Yes.
and you share with them just for an hour through Zoom, or we don't have to go anywhere to go learn about it. And the cool thing I found with Kangen is when I drank it, it actually absorbed in my body.
Yes.
So
I appreciate that.
yeah. So
And the
yeah,
water
go ahead.
workshops are once a month.
Uh-huh.
And I love being able to host those as well. And it's for people who already own their machines, people who are thinking about it, people who sell machines or want to learn how to sell more. The water workshops are for everyone. And I love having you join us for sure, because for me, it's always a matter of, did you know I used to? And they tell people what they have done with the water machines. And I'm thrilled to be able to say, I have not had to use chemicals in my home for 16 years. And that is pretty amazing. No carpet cleaner, no laundry soap, no disinfectant for bathroom and kitchen, cleaning the oven with 11.5 strong alkaline water so you don't have to have all that smelly spray stuff has been amazing. And so I never leave home without it, as they say. And this is actually one of my favorite waters. I always keep the 2.5 by my desk in my office because spray, spray, spray all the time, hand sanitizer. It lets your hands continue to be soft as opposed to chemical hand sanitizer, oftentimes have residue and stuff in it that you probably don't want to know. And this way, you always have fabulous clean hands when you touch your phone or your computer. So I never leave home without it when I have my drinking water with me. And I certainly never leave my office without my 2.5. So I'm telling you what, I have loved the technology that Kangen water brings to the table. And the drinking water, for me, that is icing on the cake. And it has been phenomenal to see the growth of lots of my leaders in my team. And I love the training part because a lot of people are, I could never something, or how do I this, or how long does it take the water to work? And that is a classic answer for me because I always say, how long does it take broccoli to work? I have absolutely no idea. Every body is different. And it certainly has a lot of technicalities from a standpoint of how recent did you pour the water?
Mhm.
When's the last time you changed your filter? How slowly do you pour the water from the machine? How quickly do you drink it after you pour it? There's a lot of variables. So the rest of the story is, how long does it take Kangen water to work? How long does it take broccoli to work? And that's the answer that you're getting from me. So yeah, I know.
I like the way that you used every body, not everybody, because that is so true. You know, all of our bodies are so different. And
Absolutely.
I think if you walk around and you slosh in your tummy, that means your water is not getting absorbed. So we need to stay hydrated, right?
Absolutely. And a lot of my testimonials come from gym rats, as they call them. And as soon as they take their large gallons, I think I have one here, as a matter of fact, as soon as they take their large gallon jugs of Kangen water to the gym, and literally you're going to drink a gallon of water. And what does that mean? You're probably going to slosh around if you drink other types of water. When you drink Kangen water, regardless of the quantity, it's going to be one of those things, just like you said, you could tell right off the bat it absorbed into your body. And so when you're in the gym and you're drinking water because you know that you need it, stay hydrated, keep all those lactic acids from forming. And as soon as you drink Kangen, you don't slosh around. So that's one of the biggest testimonies. But gym rats love us too. So I think that's fun.
Oh, I never thought about, gym rats.
Absolutely. And a lot, because once again, what are they carrying? These big bottles of something, and then they drink it. Ugh, they don't feel well. And what is the reason for that? That water stays in their stomachs. So then they're going to do flips or cartwheels or sit ups or push ups or whatever they do. And they're going to go, I don't feel well. As soon as you drink Kangen, you have your nice big jug. It's literally labeled with Enagic, the Kangen water company. And everybody goes, how come you can get through Pilates in an hour without not feeling well? And how come you can accomplish your goals on the treadmill and not have shin splints and all of these other things? Might be the water that you're drinking. And so, yeah, gym rats love us.
So I know that there are different types of machines that
Uh-huh.
Enagic carries. Why, what is the difference between them? Like I know the most expensive one is the K8, which is the one that I have. But if
Well,
somebody,
actually, just to be clear, we do have a
Mhm,
commercial unit that is
okay,
$1,000 more than the K8. And that is used for people that have ranches and farms and where they actually want to hydrate the animals. And that way they fill the horse trough with Kangen, and it fills up twice as fast because there's two tubes out the top. So the commercial unit is actually $1,000 more than the K8. And so you got the cream of the crop. Absolutely. It's our newest technology that was actually introduced in July of 2014.
mhm.
And that's actually when I got mine, because the second it hit the market, I wanted to get one because a lot of people in my local area, Kansas City, had not seen it in person yet. Our closest office is Chicago, and we also have an office in Dallas. But for people who had not gotten to see the K8, I thought, hey, I'm going to get one. Plus, I wanted to see it for myself, how it worked, before we had a chance to visit any of the offices that had the K8 in stock. And so I wanted to see it for myself. So I bought it as soon as it came out, and I love it. It's touchscreen. It's eco-friendly. The filter actually drains after each use, which is why as soon as you turn it on, it goes to fill up the filter first and then create the water. The other machines, the filter stays full. It has a little bit of drainage in the discharge hose, but for the most part, the filter stays full. And our longevity on a K8 filter is actually a bit longer than on the other machines for that reason. And then, of course, we have the touchscreen, and you can set that to turn off in 1, 3, 5 minute intervals. And so that way you're saving energy. So it really is a magnificent unit. And I'm thrilled that I got mine when I did.
So why did you get one to begin with?
Back in 2008, when I first heard of this technology, I guess you would say, a skeptic by nature, and everything's the latest, greatest, most fabulous, amazing something. And that does not work for me. And so I literally said, huh. So I started researching and researching and researching and came up with everything's a scam, it's snake oil, etc. And one of my clients, prospects at the time, said, why don't you check Google Scholar and see if that gives you some actual facts? So Google Scholar is my favorite go-to for all things investigation, if you will. And it doesn't have all the paid ads of Google. And like I say, everything's a scam and snake oil and blah, blah, blah. And this company has been around since the 70s. And we just celebrated our 50th anniversary, as a matter of fact, in March of 2024. So 50 years is a pretty fantastic track record. And
Hmm.
so I wanted to see for myself why this technology was different than any other. There's a lot of different ionizer companies on the market. And so, of course, I researched every one of them. Why? What does the service department look like? I've actually visited the one in Los Angeles. I asked to speak. This is back in 2012. I think we were out in Torrance, California for an awards ceremony. And so I asked to see the service manager, and they were like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "Nothing's the matter. I just wanted to give him a hug. I'm so thrilled how great this technology works and how efficient you are when my clients send in their machine for deep cleaning or whatever they need." And so I just wanted to say thank you to the service department, and I did. So I got to see the service department in action, and a lot of companies either don't have a service department, you can't find their website. Where's the repair desk? Where's the order desk? How do I get replacement parts? And not only does Enagic have all of that, but the rest of the story is we are the only OEM, which stands for original equipment manufacturer, which means every little piece of that machine is made by Enagic. And so the cool
Wow.
part is if you ever need a new something, you just order it. If you ever need a new something else, you just order it because we make all of them. And so I loved that piece also because how many times is this part on back order and that part on back order? You want to replace your vacuum cleaner, you want to replace your snowplow, you want to replace your whatever you want to replace, and you can't because the part is on back order. And we don't have that challenge because we make our own.
That's a really cool thing about Enagic, and I was really thrilled that they have an office here
Yep.
in Hawaii. So I'm coming from Hawaii. Kathy's in Kansas City. How did we meet? We met through, a networking event, and oh, she's so awesome in sharing her knowledge. And this woman has, or this wahine has so much knowledge that I wish she was living next door to me so I could go knock on her door. Hey, I need help with this. But I knock on her LinkedIn door. How do I do this? And she's right there for me. So, Kathy, we got like 45 seconds. Tell us anything else you want to share, and I will put her information in the description so you can get in touch with her as well.
Thank you very much. And we are located in 25 countries as of this recording in 43 locations. And I love that. We have offices all throughout the United States, two in Honolulu, Dallas, Seattle, Chicago, Orlando, New York. It is magnificent to be able to see the offices and to actually visit them. So this company is, again, 50 years is pretty awesome. And I've been full-time since 2008. This water changes lives.
Oh, mahalo, Kathy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mahalo, 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 mahalo. O mahalo nui loa, as we say in Hawaiian, for just being a blessing to my life. Thank you.